Alright, we are back at Pips, Dice, and Games, looking at these juicy Firefight products that have just recently come out. This one we are doing an unboxing and showcase of the Firefight Plague Strike Force. This is a really good way, if you don't want to do the two-player starter, you can grab this thing if you want to do a Plague Force and build a big old army to play for Firefight. This is always the fun time, the funnest part of the whole deal. Let's crack this baby open. One of the cool things is on the back, it actually shows you like what's in the box and how many. So you're going to get one of this big truck. You can either use this weapon on the top or this weapon on the top. You're going to get 30 of these kind of basic troops. You're going to get one of this big monster dude, 2 of these big monster dudes, and then 30 of these guys, and these other little blips are saying that you can also make these different units out of these guys, these on the bottom here. One thing to note is, it looks like on all these Mantic boxes, on these top flaps, they have these little cutout points that you can redeem. Very excited to hear more about figure out what that's all about, and how we can use that to save some cash, maybe, or get something that is that's more specialized. As usual, nice big cardboard box, opens up real easy, and we got a treasure trove of goodies in here to look through. Got sprues galore. Let me actually pull this out and organize this so it'll be easier to show everybody. May have gotten jumbled up a little bit in the shipping. Lots and lots of bases, lots of bases. And that is everything there. Go with, you got quite a few of these big bases here, and these are just like an MDF wood, but they feel like almost like they have a like a varnish layer kind of on top. Because they're nice and smooth on the top. It feels really nice, actually. And so you got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 5 of these. And there's a smaller one for a different unit there. Our troop bases for the smaller characters. These are 10 to a sprue here. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. So that's 70 bases of these plastic bases. That's a lot of bases, man. That means, but you know what that means? You're getting a lot of models. Like, the value in these kits is like ridiculous. Just, I say it time and time again, the value on these kits is ridiculous. You just get so much for your money with these guys. These guys are not messing around. All right, this looks like a one of the big monsters. I see they're big chunky pieces, big body here, a couple of big arms right here. So this is definitely one of your big monster units. We got a little bubble wrap piece. Let's see what we get in here. Okay, this is another big monster because I see some big chunky pieces again. So this is gonna be resin, and you got some. This is the single guy, the single big monster piece. Got his hands, got his face. There should be a better look on the detail there. Nicely detailed as usual. Okay, what else we got? This looks like pieces to the truck. I believe it's called the mule. So I can see like a big... This is like a big body piece with the window slots to see out for the drivers and stuff, and there's a little opening here for like a gunner's hatch or a weapon to sit up on top. This looks like a little ram gate, which I'll actually pull that out. Little ramming piece that goes on the front. And these pieces here, they look more like I don't think they're hard plastic. I think they're like a new version of soft plastic, like a better version of soft plastic, because they don't feel like the hard plastic. They feel a little bit softer, I guess you could say, for lack of better words. Okay, in here we have more truck parts, because I can see some tires and stuff. I'll just pull a couple pieces out. So yeah, so here you can see the nice big body. Got the front windows for the driver. Got a closed hatch. So it looks like you have options here if you want to do open hatch or closed hatch on the top. So this is like a body piece that goes down on the top. And like I said, you got your big wheel. So you have a bunch of these in here. All right, let's see what we got here. So most of these sprues, like this, should all be your standard troops and the various weapons they can use. I'm seeing grenade launchers, I'm seeing assault rifles, I'm seeing pistols, I think. No, maybe not. Yeah, pistols. I'm seeing binoculars, somebody holding up binoculars, bunch of headpieces, some bodies in this little bag. So that's one. Let's see how many duplicates of that same sprue we can find. That's two. That is three. Okay, that's a different one. So that's 4, 5. 6. So that's 6 of this sprue. These look like kind of the bigger. If you can see the torsos here, these are kind of like bigger, chunkier. Maybe they're actually wearing some armor. And then this other sprue, which looks like it's the smaller guys, the more zombie-like guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those as well. So you're going to get a ton of troops and a ton of options, because each of these sprues has, I'm seeing 5 legs, 5 torsos, a bunch of arms, bunch of weapons, bunch of heads, all kinds of good stuff. So we'll look at the front art one more time. Like I said, so you can kind of get an idea of what comes in this box and why you might want to start with this box as your first purchase if you want to do a plague army for Firefight. Because you're going to get a big truck, 2 big monsters here. This is probably like a commander or leader unit, big monster here. And then you have like 30 of the smaller, more zombie-like guys that don't necessarily have, like, looks like they have more, less sophisticated weaponry, whereas these other guys in the back, here's like the other bigger troops with the armor and better weapons. Here's showing some of the options you can make instead of just the standard troop that these guys are.